Milan going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive. And there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Jim City makes the interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely shaped cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Costa Curta. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's there to clear it. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Jim City. Atalanta upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well, it's Batistuta. Odegaard. And he's taking no chances there. Saliba.
Ooh.
The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Odo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Saliba gets it away. And he has been fouled there. Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham. And here's Batistuta. And it's Bellingham. He's on it. Can he get away? And he shoots! Sticks it away! It's offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity.
Face to face with the kick and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that was very necessary. Over to the left. Played into the box. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Atalanta clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Zalew's real chance! Not the most convincing of passes. And again! Terrific set! Oh, what has happened here? And again! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Saliba gets it clear. Now this could be a chance. Good ball, good take. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Pedri, and that looks a decent ball. And still, we await the first breakthrough. He's in a good position here. Shapes to shoot! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. De Roon. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ødegaard. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan desperately searching for the winner here. Now Saliba. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution for Atalanta. Number 59, number 90, number 47. Coming on the field.
All the way through. Shot, surely! And that is wildly off target.
Skamaka. Number 23, Kolasinac.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that will be it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by.
Alhamdulillah.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glory. It's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Now it's Politano. Spinazzola. And can he finish it? And it's been taken short. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Elmas goes short. Cross needs to be... Header!
Oh!
And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Hoyland's cross. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, super ball. And the shot! That's another chance! Goal, man! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Batistuta. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Spinazzola. Oh, that's a key interception. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard.
Oh.
Spinazzola. Lobotka. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Bellingham. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hey, good at her.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, what a fly! He's got a goal! And he is just ripping it up! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and fed it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat.
He's well goes for a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Number 18, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
So now the difference is 3.
Gabriel Batistuta.
Now he's off and running. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Ødegaard. Short changes him with that pass. He's... And Batistuta! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Gabriel
Milan
Batistuta.
are having a ball. And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Milan pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Pass somewhat off target.
No.
Threads one in. Decent chance! They've done it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
He's having a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Good reason for optimism here. There's no sort of quality on that. Oh, what a waste that one is. Spinazzola. Elmas. Tries to thread one through. And he's picked it up out wide. Lobotka. Early ball. Otto can get it clear.
Go.
Otto is looking to influence the game
The
from out
attendance for
wide.
this match was 80,953.
Tries to pass it through. And he's picked out the run. He's in a great position here. Spinazzola. He's picked his way through. Ødegaard does really well to win the ball there. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend.
And the shots! Style. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Okay.
And the
Thank
frightening
you,
thing is,
man.
Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Thank you, bang.
It's become a case
Squad
of men against
bansos nih,
boys.
bang.
Now it's Højlund. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter-attack is on for Milan. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to retrieve it.
Gol.
Elmas. He won't be happy with that one. Costa Corta. And it's Bellingham. Looking for the run. No luck with that dink over the top.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Anguissa. Ramani. That's going up front in a hurry. Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. Lobotka. And Anguissa.
There will be 5
It's a
minutes
promising
added
build-up,
time.
this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's found support out wide. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Five minutes to add. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Kola,
There you have it,
hat-trick
a
scorer,
fine win for
massive
our
game
boys.
from him today.
This is just what we like to see.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players...
Agak penting nih.
Milan going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals
Hello,
one more
everybody,
time.
and welcome
A
to
day
today's
for
match.
parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
If you're just joining us, we are already... Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Opts to play it back. He's looking wide. Otto does really well to win the ball there. And here's the chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. Noslin.
I think in Christian Abbiati, you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah. Oh, on the international scene, he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
What he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
He rises! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 18, Gabriel Batista.
doubt very much that this was in the script. Shifted it to the flank. Muslin. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Taylor. Lazio looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. That was nowhere near his best. Isaacson making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. Now it's Maldini. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Provedel is there to clear. Koller constantly looking for the ball into the box. Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delibashiru providing an outlet on that flank. That's very neat. He's gone backward here. Batistuta does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's had it taken off him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saliba. Odo. That's been cut out, well played. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Can he get onto this? He has found a way through. And here's Bellingham. Lazio can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Maldini. Spread it left. And he can clear it away. Muslin. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Lazio really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cataldi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Adams. 75 minutes played.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's intervened well there. Marosic. Aimed beyond the defence. That's Taylor. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, what a ball! And he's away. There's the shot! And he's found the net! Lazio back on level terms.
The goal scorer for
Calm,
Lazio.
composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 18.
Lazio grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Number 29.
Lazio. Oh, what a collide!
Number 26.
Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nuno Tavares. Cataldi. Lazzari. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
J
And already we're underway here. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Nicely spread. Berardi. That's a good run down the left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
There's the shot! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Number 4.
Milan breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. He's found a way through.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Could move up a gear here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Petri. It's a pretty loose pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a crunching tackle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Berardi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Abiati claims it. Safe hands. Half an hour played now. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Pinamonti.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cleared without hesitation. Kone. Now it's Berardi. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Probing pass, not the most accurate pass. Kone. Kone. Threads one in. It's not an especially good pass, that. Ødegaard. That pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Well, and there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Batistuta driving forward. Ødegaard. He's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Bellingham. Goes for a shot! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Great ball, and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Here's a sharp hit. Oh, crossbar! Kone. Just about up to 75 minutes. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Berardi. And that's another good win of the ball. Can he get on the end of this? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now this could be a chance. That has not gone well. Now it's Pedri.
1 minute at a time.
Can he get it through? Shot, surely!
Oh,
It's bounced back off the post. And that is the last effort of the game. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise,
So there it is,
potency,
everyone.
and
Now, big ups
proficiency.
for our players.
Collar.
Wey, luka aku rek. Si udu.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the shot! In he goes again!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely worked. He is through here. It's loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. He has found the way through. It's a mighty effort. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
In with the challenge. Odegaard. And here's Batistuta. Bellingham! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bellingham. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Saliba. And Adams. Pedri. And it's Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Keane. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Garang sih.
Harrison. Keane. And here's Solomon. Otto gets it clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gracic. Fagioli. Now Solomon.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Costa Curta. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Milan will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, and he's had a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. He's had it nicked away. Costa Curta. Costa Curta, who's on a run down the left wing. Oh, it's Batistuta. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Otto is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Ødegaard. And that has been cleared. Danger averted for now. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's there to get it away. Solomon. He's tried one! Good strike, quite an alarm. Fagioli. Now Solomon. He's having a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Solomon. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Substitution on the field. Number 19. Coming on the field is number 10, Goodmanson. Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. That Shows good pressure, just hounded him off it. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Key. Coming on to replace him is number 91.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ogracic. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. It's, of course, round 2 between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Bernardeschi. He has found a way through. Shot could be on. The cross. Otto tries to clear. Knocks it into space. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Frola clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well measured. Punched away.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Rowe.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Hey.
Oh, this looks sharp. Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely, now then. Big chance! Goal! Milan!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
After 32 minutes is number 18.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Odegaard providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been clubbed away. Ødegaard gets into some space.
Offside, offside, offside.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Rowe. Now it's Bernardeschi.
Oh.
And he's lost his man here. That pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's been cut out, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Bellingham.
There will be one more.
Oh, what a ball! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are back underway.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution.
He's had a go! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Now it's Freuler. An instinctive climbs up! Oh, crossbar! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Freuler. Gently done. Rodri. And here's Batistuta. Played out wide. Nice control. Cross flung in. Terrific! Crossbar comes to the rescue. He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oda is wide and looking to get onto this.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. Got that completely wrong. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking for the run. Batistuta. That's good play. Batistuta on a charge down the left. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. João Mario. That's very neat. And he skips past his man. He's got away. He gets big. Harmlessly behind.
Terus.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Collar. And that should get the job done. So, third quarter of the game. He's got two. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Up he goes! And that would have been game, set and match. João Mario. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's having a shot! We've got a goal! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from
6
here.
added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, that's been intercepted. Freuler. He's picked his way through, and he cuts out the supply. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played into the middle. Oh, smashing header! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. And he's running through. Real chance! And it's a goal!
Betul.
There is the breakthrough!
Ini party.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Cremona gain their reward with an early goal. Petzela. Odo. Nicely aimed pass. Pedri. Oh, super ball.
Oh, grip.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Serbin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, such a clever touch.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Looking to play him in. Petzela in acres of space out wide. Oh, had to make that, and he did make it. It's out for a goal kick. Pedri drives it in.
No.
Terracciano deals with that comfortably. Now it's Vardy. That looks a cracking ball. It's a threatening shot at goal! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short, and he whips it in. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take.
Dulu.
He's found the way through. Oh, he's been caught now, and the shots! Yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
He gets big. It's in. Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
There's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to
Oh no, this takes a shot! Really well taken goal. AC Milan are all square. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 18, Gabriel.
This has become one superb game of football.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Terracciano. Zerbin looking to run onto it. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Looking for options for movement. Crosses it in. Great chance! Goal! Milan!
Hold that.
And the comeback is complete. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Martin Odegaard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, perfectly measured that. Aldero breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Vardy. Ruperto. And this is Vardy. We expected better, and so did he. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Odegaard. Cross from Odegaard. Tries to get it clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to play it through.
Cremona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is Vardy.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is Sluter! It's there!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
The goal scorer
Umpan manis dari Pedri. Diselesaikan dengan bagus oleh Batista.
substitution on the field.
Cremona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Probing pass. That's been cut out, well played. Terracciano. So, what can they make of this? It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 99. Coming on the field is number 14.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played,
There will be
well
5
stopped.
minutes added time.
Oh, no joy this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Vardy. Coming on to replace him is number 77.
That is ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as it goes. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
This is a hard one
Batista
to take,
picking up the
but
Man of
we'll
the
be
Match
back
award,
stronger,
and no
won't
surprise
we?
there. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. So the overriding question in this part of planet football is will they or won't they? There's a football game amongst it all, an apparent detail in the broad brush of expectation and bravado. The champions-elect already have one hand firmly on the trophy. A win here will guarantee them the ultimate photo opportunity. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for the... Climbs up big! Brilliant from Collar! Well, there's your superstar!
Yeah, surprise. You knew he had to have his say at some point, and he's gone and done just that. What a fantastic player. Just fantastic.
Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Mantap bang.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Chips it through. There will be a throw-in. Ødegaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. And back to the goalkeeper. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Adams. And it's Rodri. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's out for a goal kick. Milan are 1 goal to the good. They have taken that crucial first step. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Ødegaard looking to get on the end of this. Miretti. Ødegaard looking to play him in. Tries to cross. Di Gregorio deals with that nice and simple. Cambiasso. Yildiz. Can he get it through? He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
The referee has given a corner. Pedri. Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Ødegaard. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Pedri. Batistuta. Bellingham!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Can he finish?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beretti is there and he can get that clear. Locatelli. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Hostilities have resumed. Big chance! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
McKennie. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Yildiz. Now it's David. That has been slung wide. Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And he's running through. Lovely bit of skill. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bremer. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
It's really well cleared. Yildiz. Now it's McKennie. Now it's David. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. A lucky break. Chance, surely!
Great effort, beautifully taken. That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. McKennie and Kalulu. Zhikrova. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's gone out for a throw-in. Now, can they get him away? And it's Locatelli. Drilled in low.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's had a hit! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
And it's Bellingham. And the shot! Yes! He's done it! And that has raised the roof! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Bellingham. Bellingham. Bellingham.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, what a giant step this is to securing the title. As good as it gets. This is looking superb.
He might be in. Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably good to take something very special to beat him today.
They've played it short. Skims one in. Takes a shot! It's Luke. In he goes again. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
There it is, all hail the champions of Italy. One of Europe's grandest trophies is now all theirs.
Well, it's been an amazing season, Peter, and it's just kept me totally transfixed. And such great and worthy winners we've got here too. A team that never lost its way, regardless of what the season threw at them. That's how you win a league campaign.
And so the sun sets on another season of Italian football. Time now for the teams to reflect, to reinforce and reinvigorate before we go again in the not-so-distant future. For the final time then this term, it is thank you and goodbye from Jim and from me.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and give our boys a round of applause for a job well done.
Thank you very much yang sudah menonton. Kita lanjutkan besok lagi. Thank you.